Hello. I don't know if anybody's going to log on because it's super random. I usually send an email out to my email list to let them know that I'm going live. So I don't know if anybody's going to log on for this or not. So basically, I was getting ready to record a video and show you guys some of the styles that I'll be uploading to my website and some of the styles that I already have uploaded to my website. But I didn't feel like recording the video. So I was like, I'm just going to do it live and then maybe I'll record a video later on this week, maybe. Hi, hey guys. So I just want to show you guys some of the stuff that I have from my boutique. And I'll tell you where I bought it from too, because you know me, I don't care. I'll tell everybody whatever they want to know. So these are the items that are going to be uploaded to my site later tonight. I just finished taking pictures of it. That's why I actually have on makeup and look presentable today. So ooh, my phone is just vibrating crazy. So I always set up my items that I'm going to be taking pictures of on a rack, just so I can like see it and visualize like what the collection is and like what the collection consists of. So if you've been following me for some time, you know, like I'm all about building collections and like items that pair well together, like colors, like a color scheme and things of that nature. So I try not to be random about what I'm buying for my boutique. I try to be strategic and make things make sense. So this section here is like my favorite items, just because it's like all these primary colors, and yeah, I'm super excited about it. I feel like this rack is crooked. Oh, that's because it's on the road. Okay, so I'll start with these dresses. So I got these dresses at Magic, or I ordered them at Magic. They are from Fave Lux. I don't know if you guys can see that. Fave Lux is actually like one of the brands under the umbrella of High Five. So there's High Five, Fave Lux, and Double Zero. So for instance, this bodysuit is from Double Zero, which is one of the other companies that is owned by High Five. So I order from them all the time. I love like the High Five, all the brands under High Five. I love them. I order from them all the time throughout the year. They always have good styles. You'll notice that the three levels of those three vendors have different price ranges. So like this is another one from Fave Lux. It's like this faux suede. The color is off because it's not sunny outside today, but it's a faux suede like open jacket situation. You can see the color a little bit better. This one is from Fave Lux as well. I wish I knew how much I paid for it. I want to say it was probably like $11 or something like that. These dresses, I believe they were $13.75, and they also came in red. So I bought 3 of the 4 colors. This sweater is also from Fave Lux. I ordered all of these items I ordered at Magic back in August, and I think I received them like a month ago. So this sweater, I believe, was like $15 or something like that. And I know a lot of people like get, I don't know, like people have different ideas of like what's too much to pay for an item, or, you know, what's a right or wrong price. Me personally, I think their pricing is fine. Yeah, I won't get into pricing today. So these coats are my other favorite items currently. So it's starting to get really cold here in St. Louis. So I'm about to put these coats up on my site because we can use them here. So these two, yeah, these two are the exact same. They have buttons on the pockets, and they're triple colors. So both have navy and white, and then this one's navy, white, and red. This one's green, navy, and white. I believe these coats were like $16 or something like that. And they're from Love Tree. I've ordered from Love Tree before. If you've been following me for some time, you've probably seen this faux leather jacket. This is my tag. But I had this faux leather jacket when I first launched last year. It's also from Love Tree. So I just got it again about a month ago. And that jacket was like $12, which is crazy. It's like the greatest quality faux leather jacket I've ever had in my life. So yeah. So this is the other coat that I got from Lovetree. This one's like a mustard, more of a mustard color with navy, which I really like. The fit of it is the exact same as the other two. The only difference is this one does not have the buttons on the pocket, and obviously those two are 3 colors versus that one's just 2 colors. So what else can I show you? So these pants, I actually got these pants like all the way back in May when I went to the fashion district for my retreat. And these are from a vendor called Trey Bien. You probably can't see that, but I'll try and show you guys. But these are from Trey Bien. I think I paid like $7 a piece for them. So I got the leopard print combo and then the snake print combo. They're super soft, great stretch. And again, I ordered those all the way back in May, and it's November, almost November, and I'm just now about to put them on my site. So like, you guys probably think I'm crazy because I spent money and I haven't sold it yet. But in my head, I was thinking strategic about like when I was going to add it to my site. So anywho, so I also have like this little pleated story going on. So this is a pleated jumpsuit. This one is from Trendology. All of these vendors are on Fashion Go except this one. I'm not sure if this one's on Fashion Go. I've ordered from them multiple times. I used to order from them for my old job at Revive. We would get a lot of like really nice knits and sweaters from them. The only thing I don't like about their brand is that a lot of their pieces are one size fits all. So like I got 6 of these, and then some of the other pieces I got 3. And these like come straight from China. Like they have like Chinese labels inside of it. They don't even change it and put the vendor's name in it. But they're all like one size fits all, which I've had some people buy the items and no complaints, like up to a size large. They all tend to have like a stretching situation in the midsection somewhere. Here's another item that I got from them. I'm not gonna open it, but it's a pleated red Trendology as well. I ordered those back in May too. And then these are the labels that are on there. So again, like I was saying, they don't even change the labels. They just keep the manufacturer's name on there. Yeah. So what else I got? So I got some biker shorts. I don't necessarily know if people are going to wear biker shorts like through the fall and winter. Some people are weird, like, not weird, but some people, wear like shorts and boots together and things like that. Or maybe I have a lot of customers who live in like Texas and Florida and stuff like that. So I don't necessarily know what the weather is like in those places at this time of the year. So maybe these will be beneficial to them. But obviously I bought like fall colors to coincide with the color story I have going on for the season. I got these matching jogger sets from Lovetree as well. The pieces were actually sold separately, so the pants and the jacket were sold separately. I want to say they were like between $7 and $8 a piece, like per piece. And I also got it in this black, burgundy, and pink combo. The only difference between these two is that the blue has a hood and the black one does not, but the prices were the same for each one of them. So those are the pieces. Oh wait, nope, I forgot one. So the last one is this dress with the multicolored bottom, which I'm not sure if I'm going to add to my site just yet. My 1-year anniversary for my boutique is next week, so I feel like I want to wait to post that one on my 1-year anniversary. It'd be like my anniversary dress. I don't know. I'm thinking on it, but that one's one of my favorites. That one's from Latisse. Latisse, their prices are a little high, in my opinion, but the pieces that they sell are really good quality. They're like super cute, feminine style. So I bought a few pieces from Latisse throughout the duration of my boutique being in business. Oh, I forgot this one over here. So this is a little skirt set. This is off the shoulder top. I have a really short torso, so I think it's supposed to be cropped on a normal person, but it's not cropped on me. Then it has the matching pleated mini skirt. This is from Glam, Los Angeles. I ordered these in April. Dang, that's even before my retreat. So I ordered these all the way back in April. It looks really cute with boots. I don't know why. When I bought it, I was thinking about styling it with boots. So I bought that one all way back in April when I went to the trade show in Chicago. I can't think of what it's called at the moment, but I didn't like it very much. I think I ordered that, and I think that might have been the only thing I ordered the whole time I was at that trade show. So I didn't order very much when I was there. So I have this random box here of random like one pieces that I have left over from, actually, this is the one. This is from Iris. It's a black jumpsuit. I actually made a video about it a couple weeks ago. So this is a set that you guys may have seen a lot of places. It's like a crop top with a matching pair of pants, and the pants have feathers down the side of it. So these are from Kira. They're a new brand on Fashion Go. So I ordered this from them maybe like 2 months ago, maybe. So that's my last one. It's a large. If anybody's a large, check it out on my website. I just marked it down. It's 50% off if anybody's interested. If anybody's interested in shopping, my boutique is www.shopbrazenboutique.com. Come check it out. I got some good sales on there. I just did new markdown, so there's a lot of stuff on there that's like 40 to 60% off. So check it out. So this is a short set from Capsule. It's like a neon situation. I'll actually show you guys what the other color I have looks like. So this is the other color combo that I bought from Capsule. So this is, that's the tag from Capsule. They're on Fashion Go as well, but I ordered these when I was in the fashion district. I believe those were like $19 a piece. They have like that reflecting situation that was like super hot this season, or this year. What else I got randomly in here? So I got this jumpsuit that is like, it's strapless and it's ruched and it has pockets. These are from Heart and Hips. Heart and Hips is a really good brand. They sell like super cheap stuff, but the quality is really nice. Never had any real life problems with any of their merchandise, especially considering the price you pay for it. So I think these were like $4 or something like that, which is no, I think these were $6. So still not bad, you know, thinking about the prices of some of the other things that vendors sell. So that's really all of the new stuff that I have. I have like random items sitting here. Some of you guys, I don't know if you've already launched or haven't launched already. So just give you an idea of like how merchandise usually comes to you. Typically it comes in a box. The box will obviously be smaller or larger depending on how much you order. Sometimes so in that spot right there, sometimes they'll put your invoice on the outside and sometimes your invoice is on the inside. A lot of people ask me like, why is the shipping so much for their orders? It's because just like shipping anything else, like some retailers have like a flat rate shipping amount. For a vendor to send you a box that weighs 70 pounds, they couldn't charge you just a flat rate. Like they would lose money on that. So your shipping cost is calculated based on the weight of your order and also the distance that the order is traveling from where it's shipping from. So if you stay really far away from Los Angeles, which is where most of the vendors are, your shipping is going to be a bit higher than, say, if they were shipping it down the road to Las Vegas. And if your order is 50 pounds versus a person who's receiving an order that's 5 pounds, your order is going to cost a lot more. So that's something to think about as you are receiving or ordering merchandise. So invoices, this is what an invoice typically looks like. Most of them will stamp it to say fully paid. So this is the invoice that I received from Iris, which you guys have probably heard me talk about on multiple occasions. I love Iris. I've been shopping with them since I was a store manager at my old job. Their prices are really good. Not all their merchandise is great. However, sometimes they sell some super good styles that are like very, very low cost. So I always check out their merchandise. I'm on their mailing list, so I check out the items on their actual website, because sometimes the prices on a vendor's website are cheaper than the prices on like Fashion Go or LA Showroom and things like that. So, excuse me, I'm signed up for a lot of my favorite vendors' email lists. So on almost a daily basis, I receive emails from those vendors telling me what new styles are coming in or if they're running a promotion, because vendors do run promotions, if you didn't know. So you definitely want to check that out, or not check that out. You definitely want to sign up for your favorite vendor's actual website, like create an account on their website, because they send out updates and promotions and things of that nature. So, and the prices are cheaper sometimes. So when you receive an order, sometimes they'll come packed in individual plastic. So each one of these is individually wrapped. And then sometimes they'll come all of them in one big baggie and then individually wrapped. And sometimes they just come in one big baggie and they're all folded together. Let me show you. So like these, for instance, they just all came folded together inside of one big bag. Or not big bag, but one bag. And then sometimes you'll receive items from a vendor and they are hanging on these little plastic hangers and then wrapped up in plastic and then placed inside of a box. So don't be alarmed if you receive like a box with a bunch of like just random items laying on top of each other and they're just on a hanger. Sometimes it comes like that. So this is another style that's currently on my website. I think I just marked this one down. This is from a vendor called Magia, and I've shopped with them on numerous occasions in the fashion district. This vendor is not on Fashion Go, but they are on LA Showroom, and so their prices are really good. That vendor, Magia and Codigo, they sell a lot of the same merchandise, and often the prices are different. So one of them is buying from the other. So definitely want to check out either or. If you see like an item on one that you like, check out the other to see if it's on the other vendor's website to see if it's cheaper. So that's a tip for you. What else can I show you guys over here? So here's a piece from Iris. This is a really lightweight windbreaker. I have this in 3 colors. This pink, I have it in a black with a neon zipper, and then I have it in a white with a black zipper. That was like $8 from Iris. This is a romper that I ordered back in May at in the fashion district. This one's from TCEC. Their prices are pretty high, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend them if you are not in the in the lane to spend a ton of money. Like I think this was like $20. I don't know what possessed me to spend $20 on it, but I really like this like draping detail that they had in the front of it. So yeah, and I have this like basic pink slip dress. This one is from this one's from Sanssouci. They're also in the fashion district. You can find them on LA Showroom and Fashion Go. I love Sanssouci. They are a really nice brand. They've been around for like 25 years. I actually took the group that attended my retreat. Well, some of the girls took them to their showroom, to Sanssouci showroom. And one of the women that works there, she gave us like an overview of the brand. And like one of the things that they do for like their clients who spend a lot more money, let's say that, they actually allow them to create their own items. So they'll send them, fabric swatches of fabric that they have in stock, and then they'll allow them to like create their own styles. So they've been doing that for quite some time, which is pretty cool. And so check out Sanssouci. Their prices are really cool. I've gotten some really cute biker shorts from them this year that have sold really well for me. And then this dress is from Sephora. That's Sephora. They're on Fashion Go in the LA showroom as well. So this one has like this ruching detail and then the tie at the bottom so you can, undo it or tighten it up if you would like. Sephora has really great prices. I think this dress was like $8 or something like that. They have really great, like, just basic things. So like a lot of these like stretchy spandexy dresses, lots of sets. Not everything is like, club wear per se. There are like nice long maxi dresses and things of that nature that they sell as well. So I definitely highly recommend Sephora. Almost all of these companies, I believe, have a showroom in the fashion district if you are ever going to the fashion district. So yeah. Okay, now I guess I'll read through all these comments because there's a lot of them. Cute coats, thank you. B Rose just purchased your coaching, and as I saw, if anybody is interested in one-on-one coaching with me, my coaching sessions are on sale for 50% off until November 2nd. So check out my Instagram, click the link in my bio, all the information's there. So I think me and B have a session on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I think I just saw that email come through. Did you purchase just the 3 coats? Because I know most packages come in 6. No, I purchased them in packs of 6. These are just the ones that I just took photos of. So all the rest of them were packaged in a really huge box over by my door. So this box actually, you guys can't really see it, but there's a box right there in the corner. It's tall in comparison to the boxes I usually get. So all the coats came in there, and then these jogger sets came in that box. That box weighed, I want to say like 40 something pounds or something like that. It was ridiculous. And no, not 40 something pounds. It was like 30 pounds, I think. Crazy. Anywho, the box cost me $72 in shipping. Yeah, so that's an idea of like shipping costs. They can add up really fast. Finally get to catch you live. Hey, Teresa. Mariah Lewis, love the burgundy tracksuit. Thank you. Where did you get the jogger shorts? Do you mean the biker shorts? Oh, I didn't say. So these are from Daisy. Daisy. So I believe Daisy is on LA Showroom, but I don't think they're on Fashion Go. And also, Daisy has they have a showroom in the fashion district. It's really unorganized. They sell like I shouldn't have said that. They sell like a lot of basic things like biker shorts and like spandex bodysuits and lots of like tight things. So I have like a latex pink skirt that I bought from them. Their prices are really cheap. They have like stuff that's like $3 and $4 and $5, $6, $7. So yeah, those are from Daisy. Hi, Glenda. How do you make a lot of money? Please tell me. I mean, there's not really a process, really. It's more just about like being consistent and learning as you go. So I just make sure that I'm being strategic in everything that I do. I don't just spend money just to spend it. I only purchase things that I feel that I resonate with myself and that my customers will resonate with. I strategically price all of my merchandise. I strategically mark it down. I market it well, in my opinion. Yeah, I just consistently do the work. I don't really have like a process per se. It's more about, learning your customer, learning what your brand aesthetic is, and consistently doing better than you did the day before. That's about it. I purchased basic bodysuits from Heart and Hips, good quality. Yep, I purchased a good number of things from Heart and Hips. I'm late. You get it from the showrooms or website. So all of this stuff almost all of this I ordered at Magic, with the exception of this and this. I ordered at this one I ordered at a trade show in Chicago. These I ordered in the showroom. But all of these pieces are from vendors that have showrooms in the fashion district. So you can order them online or you can order them directly from the vendor in the fashion district. Um, mm, mm, mm. Ooh, missed something. Um, do you enjoy what you do? Yes, I do. I love fashion. I've always worked in retail. I've worked in retail since I was 17 years old, and I'm 29 now. So retail has always been my life for as long as I was old enough to work. I enjoy fashion. I love talking to people. I love making people look and feel good. And being an online business is a bit different than selling to somebody in person. So it's a bit of a learning curve, I guess you could say, for me, but I'm naturally a salesperson. I naturally know how to sell because I've been doing it for almost 13 years. So that part isn't the hard part. The hard part is not being able to physically see a person right in front of me and sell it to them. So to answer your question, yeah, I enjoy what I do. Everything she make money. I'm not sure what that question is. Do you need a seller's permit? Yep, you do need a seller's permit. How do you store your inventory? Racks, bins, or something else? Also, do you have a particular system so that you can easily find the right items to ship? So I typically have whatever is current on my website on racks. So in the space, there's a wall over there. I usually have two racks side by side, and it has all of the items that are currently on my site. Not currently on my site. All the items that are from the most recent collection of items that I have added to my site, I leave on a rack so that I can easily get to them. I don't usually put all 6 of the items on the rack. I usually put just 3 of them, and then I replenish it as I sell those items. And then everything else that is not currently from the current collection are in plastic bins from Walmart or Home Depot. So I have a really large one, which I would show you, but it's super large and I can't pick it up. So I have a really large one, and then I have 3 smaller ones. And so basically I organize them by category. So I have one bin that has nothing but dresses in it. I have one bin that has items that are like my last one, so they're just onesies. And then I have one bin that has tops and outerwear. And I think I forgot a bin. There's dresses. Oh no, I didn't. So one bin has dresses and jumpsuits. Another bin has just the onesies, so things that are the last ones. And then the other bin has outerwear and tops. I don't tend to have bottoms. I don't sell very many bottoms. So yeah, if I do have bottoms, I usually just throw them in where I can fit them. But I just try to organize the bins by category, basically. Hey Queen, does your wholesale list have men's vendors? No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. I don't have much experience with men's. At my old job, we used to buy men's merchandise, but not very much. And the demographic was kind of basic. So we would only buy basic t-shirts and button downs and stuff like that. And we would buy them often from the same vendor. So I don't have much experience in men's. Sorry. How long have you had your boutique? I have had my boutique for about a little bit over 11 months. So next week on November 8th, that will make 1 year of my boutique being in business, or me being in business. Do you have any advice to new up-and-coming boutique owners like me? I would say just get very clear on who your target audience is. Write down, as much information as you believe to know about them. So what they like, what they don't like. Even think about how much money you think they're capable of spending on clothing per month, or how much you think that target audience would be comfortable spending on a item by itself. And just write out a list of what you know about them, and use that information to make decisions in your business as far as what type of merchandise you're buying, what prices you're setting, even like where you're marketing your business. I would definitely say be consistent. Nothing will grow without you actually, giving it effort. So if you don't give it any effort consistently, it's not going to grow. I feel like a lot of people are like, well, I've had my boutique for 4 months and it's not growing and I'm not making sales. And then like my first question is, okay, so like how often are you posting online or how often are you sending emails to your customers? And often it's like, well, every blue moon or once a week or every few days. And they don't have any type of system or strategy or anything of that nature. That's just like not consistency. But so I would say be consistent, get clear on who your target audience is, and do everything for that target audience. Don't do it randomly, just trying to see what's going to happen or, yeah, be consistent, know who your target audience is, be clear about your intentions in your business, and yeah, that would be my advice. Um, Have you updated the plus size vendor list from last year, or is it mostly the same still? It's still the same still. I haven't updated any of my vendor lists, except for the trendy one. I think I added maybe like 4 vendors to it since last year. What draws you to specific items when there's so many choices and vendors? So like I said, I have a general idea since I've been in business almost a year. I have a general idea of like what my customers will like and what they won't like. So even if I'm like super in love with the item and I would wear it myself, I'm always thinking about what will benefit my customers and my target audience. So that helps me to eliminate a lot of the stuff that's out there. So I can just look at an item and tell whether or not my customers will like it or not at this point. So like when I went to Magic in August, I hosted an event and the girls that were with me, I was telling them, there's so much stuff there. There's so much to see, so many vendors. And at this point, I know like what vendors work well for me, what pricing works well for me, what types of styles my customers are willing to purchase, and how much they're willing to pay for a particular thing. So I can almost like just have a blind eye to a lot of things at this point because I'm familiar with like what works well for me and what won't work well for me. And then I also don't make like impulse decisions as far as buying. So if I do see something that I like and that I think my customers will like, I usually just favorite it on either the like Fashion Go or the boutiques. I mean, not boutiques, the vendor's website. I'll favorite it so that I can go back to it later. And like I was saying earlier, I try to build collections of things. So I don't tend to just buy random things unless I know that it's going to fit into a collection idea that I have going on in my head. I also try to use Pinterest to create like a mood board or like an inspiration board for future collections. So like my collection from like spring summer, I planned that one out like to a T on Pinterest. I found inspiration for like the types of items that I wanted to sell. So like everything was like pink and yellow and neon inspired and things like that. So I just try to come up with a plan before I'm buying things and utilize that plan and also keep my target audience in mind. So regardless of all those hundreds and thousands of items on there, I know a lot of things would just be a waste of my time to even like sit there and look at. Is there a lot of lingerie vendors? Not that I'm aware of. When I'm at Magic, I see a few lingerie vendors there, but I don't really pay attention to them because that's not something that I sell. So I know there's some out there. I just haven't seen very many of them. Trying to think. There are a few vendors in like the fashion district that are accessory vendors, but they have like very small collections of lingerie in their showrooms. But as far as like vendors online, I'm not 100% positive. What made you get into YouTube and have your own business? I don't know what made me get into YouTube. I think I was just like, I used to I always watch YouTube videos myself. And I used to watch videos about like boutiques and fashion related things of that nature. So it was always of interest to me, I guess you could say. And then like the more I started watching boutique videos, I just kind of noticed like nobody was sharing information as far as vendors. So that's how my channel started. Really was me sharing information about vendors. I did a video about Fashion Go, like showing, basically I showed people what Fashion Go was and like where they could buy merchandise from. So yeah, I guess I had a desire to like answer an unanswered question, and people resonated with it, and people started asking like more questions, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll keep making videos. And then as far as starting my business, so yeah, when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't have a boutique. I was still working full time as a store manager, and so that was where I learned like where to buy merchandise, how to price it, things of that nature. So at the time I was still working, and my job actually went out of business. And so by the time my job went out of business, I had already started getting paid from YouTube, which was cool. It wasn't much. It wasn't enough to pay my rent, not even close. And so something in me told me like, okay, start a boutique. Like you're telling people like, you know, I was giving advice on like retail related things, not necessarily like how to start a boutique. So in my head, I was like, well, what better way to like coach people through it than to actually do it myself, you know? So I decided to start a boutique, and here we are today. So yeah, so now I have a boutique, and I also have the boutique academy, and I do like one-on-one coaching with current and aspired boutique owners and help them launch their own businesses. So that's how I got here. Have you ever bought from Bell Wholesale? No, I have not. Love you, girl. Guess to start my session with you. Oh, love you too. When is the next retreat? The next retreat is June something. I can't remember the dates. We literally just picked the dates last week. We picked the hotel and everything. Now I'm working on the workshops and all that. So all the information should come out on either the first week of November or the second week of November. We should have all the information as far as like pricing and all that. So stay tuned if anybody's interested in going on my second boutique retreat. We're going back to LA to the fashion district, and you're all invited. Did you order from Fashion Go? I think out of all these items, the only pieces that I ordered on Fashion Go was this dress. I order from Fashion Go all the time, but almost all these pieces I ordered at Magic in August. God bless you for being informative. Thank you. Can you recommend trendy jewelry suppliers? I don't buy jewelry. I used to buy jewelry for my old job. There's Fame Accessories, Night Queen, H&D Wholesale, Joya Accessories. I'm like running through the fashion district in my brain trying to like visualize the stores. That's so funny. Those are the only ones I can think of off the top of my head. I might think of some more later in this video. If I do, I'll shout them out. Thank you for all you share. You're welcome. Extra quick tips on marketing or books to read on marketing. Oh, I can't think of any books to read on marketing. There's this book that I have on my shelf called Seducing Strangers. I haven't finished it. I started it maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I was reading on a plane. So that was about advertising, I think, more so. I mean, advertising falls into the realm of marketing. What else I got over here? I think that might be the only one that I have that might be helpful, maybe. I have a book called The Little Red Book of Selling. I haven't touched that one yet, but it sounded good. I think it's an older book though. But as far as tips, I would say be creative first and foremost. Find out what platforms are going to work for you as far as marketing. Don't rely only on social media for marketing. Get out there and get in front of people as often as you can. So like participate in a pop-up shop, that's a form of marketing. I live in a really big apartment building, I left a bunch of my business cards and like flyers on the bulletin board downstairs. That's marketing. Leaving your promotional materials somewhere where you believe your customers frequently come. Marketing. Like if I'm in a Starbucks or something like that, I know millennials, they're all about their Starbucks, their Frappuccinos and whatnot. I'll just leave a bunch of my flyers just randomly sitting. Not a bunch of them, but like a few flyers just sitting because you never know who's going to check them out. When I'm at the Apple store, I literally go from like computer to computer, tablet to tablet, and I just type my website address in. And I'm like, somebody's going to see this website. So just think about like ways to be creative in getting your brand out there and hopefully getting it in front of the right eyes. Do you know of a company that sells good quality maxi dresses? I don't know if you want like plain. I'll just name them. So check out Zanana. They sell really good quality, just basic maxi dresses. So they're all like basic colors. If you want like printed ones, Reborn J. They sell really good maxi dresses. Love In. They usually have really good maxi dresses. And there's another one that's similar to Reborn J. Can I think of it? What is the name of that company? I think it's called Les Amis. LESAMIS. They used to have really good maxi dresses. I haven't checked them out recently, but Reborn J, Zanana, Love In, Les Amis. Check those out. Do you sell more than just clothes? Nope, I only sell clothing. I know you've seen me a lot, but how long did it take to make your first sale? Like a few minutes. It took me like a few minutes, and that's because I had a launch strategy. So even before I launched, I was giving sneak peeks of my merchandise. I had already built not a huge email list, but I had already built an email list. And I had basically people waiting to purchase the merchandise. Like I created a sense of urgency, and basically like creating a launch strategy is all about building hype and getting people excited about your launch and getting them excited about purchasing the merchandise. So probably like maybe a month before I actually even launched, even before I announced my launch date, I was already putting out pictures of my merchandise. I had already photographed the merchandise. I was building the website. I was asking people to sign up for my email list. I was sending people to follow me on Instagram. So once I launched, I already had people excited about it. I already had people waiting to buy certain pieces, and then they bought them. So a few minutes. Thank you. You're welcome, Kirsty. Where is a good place where I can purchase my hangers, racks, display stands, etc.? Check out Store Supply Warehouse, or Amazon. Store Supply Warehouse will have all of those things for you, though. Do you wear the clothes also as advertising? Yep, all the time. So I actually have one bin in my closet that's full of all the items that I keep for myself that I wear to market and advertise. Chance, I know your promotion for building a website ends tomorrow. It ends on the 2nd. I changed it. I need to change the date on the actual website. It ends on November 2nd. My question is, if I purchase tomorrow, do I have a time limit on when you can do the website? I wanted to launch for New Year. Oh, no. So if you want to take advantage of the website promotion, if anybody's interested, I'm running a website building promotion. It's $150. It's normally $300 to $400, depending on the platform you choose. So $150 for Shopify and Squarespace websites. So you can take advantage of the promotion currently. And if you're not quite ready to actually start building it, that's completely fine. Just let me know. After you purchase the package, I send you a link to a Google Doc where I have you fill out a bunch of information. And basically you can let me know in the Google Doc when you would like the building to start and when you would like it to be completed by. That's a great question. Thanks for asking. Whoa, scroll too high. I have more traffic coming in store than shopping online. Would you advise that I let my website go? That's a good question. I mean, I would say it depends on how much money you are making from the website. And then also just think about the amount of effort you're giving to the website, because the website in itself could be a whole lot of work, upkeep and updating it regularly and things of that nature. So I would say because if you're receiving traffic to the website but not many sales, um, that could be an indication of various things. Like it could be an indication of like your product photos or the way your site is organized. There's a long list of things that it could be. So I would say if you are willing to take the time to like determine what maybe isn't driving people to make sales or to purchase things on your site, if you're willing to take the time to figure that out, to make improvements, then keep the website. But if you're like, I just want to focus on what's working, because I'm one of those people that likes to focus on what's working and just do away with what's not, unless I have the time to dedicate to fixing the thing that's not. So I would say focus on what's working, unless you feel like you're going to miss out on something great by not having a website. Hey, Jens, can you recommend any activewear wholesalers? I don't know very many activewear wholesalers. The only one that I can think of off the top of my head is called Mono B, I believe it's called. And I only know of that one because they're always at Magic and I always walk past their booth like all the time. That is the only one that I can think of. However, what I will say is if you have a Fashion Go account, I'm not sure if Mono B is on Fashion Go, but one of the things that I do in general on Fashion Go is I find a vendor that sells whatever the category is that I'm looking for. So, for instance, say I'm looking for, let's say activewear. So let's say you're looking for activewear. You type activewear in the bar, and this only works on a desktop, so not on a mobile device, on a desktop. So if you're on a desktop, type in activewear and just click on an item that you like that pops up in the activewear results. And then once you click on that, if you scroll to the bottom, Fashion Go shows you related items, and then like I want to say related items from other vendors. So likely it's going to show you other activewear vendors. So I would say use Fashion Go on a desktop as a research tool to try to determine other activewear vendors. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's helpful. Sorry, I don't know any. Where can you get mannequin from? You can get mannequins from Store Supply Warehouse. They have a bunch of different variations of mannequins on their website. Not sure what the price of them are, but yeah. Hello, hi. From what you are saying, I should move to the US. We don't need a visa now. Oh, okay. Freelance marketing, how do you do it? There's not really a way to do it. You just kind of think about what you would like to do. So for me, marketing was me posting pictures of the merchandise, like unboxing it. I did a few videos just of me like modeling some of the merchandise. I made like a really quick promo video, which just was me modeling some of the pieces. I made that on InShot. So it was just me posting regularly, different types of content, video, photos, unboxing, flat lays, on my body, all types of things. Yeah, that's it. It's honestly just it's honestly just choosing actions where you are showcasing something that will get people excited about your launch. Not really a right or wrong answer here. Should you purchase merchandise ahead of the season? Yes, I believe so. So think about the way that like retailers in the mall, how they release items. So they always have merchandise for the upcoming season before that season comes. So like at the end of the summer, they already have sweaters and probably jackets and coats already entering the building. So you want to basically sell your merchandise in the same way. Mhm. Where can I get swimsuits wholesale? I don't buy swimsuits, so I'm not 100% positive. I do know there's a good number of swimsuit vendors in the fashion district, though. If you guys search the LA Fashion District website, I think it's lafashiondistrict.org. They actually have a list of like stores that are in the fashion district. I'm not sure if it says if you can search them by category or not, but I would recommend checking out the LA Fashion District website. Can you type the link where you got your tag and bags, please? I can't find it with just the name JM label. I didn't purchase them online, so I'm not sure what their website is. I ordered them at Magic. So if you guys have never been to Magic, I would recommend going to Magic because you'll discover some amazing things there. I don't think I have the invoice that they sent me, but it's a Chinese website. So if you type in jmlabel.com is a US thing. So you have to type .cn at the end for China. So I would recommend trying that way. I don't know their website. I only communicated with them at Magic and via email. Did you build this funnel of potential customers for your launch with paid ads through your personal social media or just YouTube? Only through my personal social media. I didn't use ads. I didn't start running ads for my boutique until like 2 to 3 months after I launched. And I didn't market my boutique per se on YouTube at all. The only thing I did was mention that I was launching and I showed everybody a few pieces for the purposes of you guys knowing vendors. I didn't really share it for the purposes of selling my merchandise. So I still to this day, I post on my personal social media a lot and I ask people to share it all the time. So as simple as it may sound, you kind of have to like tell people what action you want them to take. So I always just ask people to share and they share it. And that helped me to grow my email list and also to it still to this day helps me to gain sales. I just ask people to share all the time. Where can I find nice dressy dresses at affordable prices? I don't know what your idea of dressy dresses are. I don't know if you mean like formal or if you mean like not clubby, but somewhere in between formal and club. It depends. And I don't know if you mean like fitted or more flowy. So those are things to consider. I'm not sure what your idea of dressy dresses are. I would check out Ella, I think it's called Eleganzera or something like that. It's on LA Showroom. I'll see if I can find it. I don't know why they would name their company there because I can't even say it. That's stupid. Latisse sometimes has like more dressy dresses. But you said at affordable prices. That I don't know. Usually the dressier it is, the more it costs. The more details that something has, the more it costs. So if you buy something with like that's completely covered in sequins, it's likely going to cost you a lot more than if you bought it without the sequins. You know what I mean? So, what is my password on this phone? Let me know what your idea of dressy dresses is. After purchasing the web building for the website, do you show how to maintain it, add products, etc. after you're done? Yes, ma'am. So I just finished the website yesterday, and I sent my client a link, and we video conferenced each other, and I shared my screen with her and literally walked her through how to maintain her website, how to add her products, how to change the pictures, how to change her shipping. Yes, to answer your question, yes, I literally walk you through how to maintain and upkeep your website. Do you have a course that outlines the daily workflow of a boutique owner? Example, daily, check email, respond to social media comments, weekly review, finance, etc., monthly, yearly? No, I don't. Mostly because I feel like everybody's process looks different. Like for me, for instance, I don't focus on my boutique every day because I got other things to worry about and another whole nother business to run. So I can't really say if there's a right or wrong way to go about it. Yeah. And me personally, I try to plan all of my boutique things a month in advance. So it must be in the other room. I have a planner. So what's it? Oh, shoot. Today is October 30th. That means like tomorrow. I need to sit down and plan December. So I usually plan like all of my promotions, all of my markdowns, all of my photo shoots, and all that. I plan that out a month in advance, and I write it all out on in my planner. And then the next day, I create the emails, schedule them, and then I choose one day, like a month, to sit and organize and plan my social media so that I don't have to do that. So to answer your question, I don't have a course about it, just because I believe everybody's process looks different. So the vendor is called Ella Ganzarella. Oh, I was gonna say it right. That's right, Ella Ganzarella. They tend to have like more dressy dresses. I would recommend checking them out. Yes, I like those coats. Thank you. Appreciate it. Do you know any vendors that sell plus size clothing similar to Boohoo? No, not really. There aren't too many like vendors out there that there aren't too many good vendors out there that specialize in plus size clothing. Good plus size clothing, stylish, trendy plus size clothing. So yeah, to answer your question, I don't, unfortunately. Where'd you get the two-piece jogger set again? It's from Love Tree. What online swimsuit vendors do you have? I don't know of any swimsuit vendors. Sorry. It's not a category that I purchase in. When is the next magic show? The next magic show is February 4th through the 7th, I believe. Magic happens every February and every August. I actually just received an email from a lady at Magic. I need to check it. They let me rent out a room. Well, not rent it. They give it to me for free. But they let me use a room to host a little event, little meet and greet with my followers. So that's what we're talking about. Please fill out the form and send it back by Monday. Assigning rooms next week. Okay. I remember to do that. I also sell some of the clothes my boutique, get order from clothing vendors and silk jewelry. I have to take the pics of clothes and market to people. I'm seriously tired. Any advice for the next level? I would say get some help. Depending on if you don't have the budget for it, I would say find somebody who's interested in the type of work that you do, who's willing to do it for free just for the experience. But if you can afford to get somebody to help you, I would definitely recommend getting somebody to help you. That would be the first step to move to the next level. And that's where I'm at right now. Like I love my business so much and I'm scared to give any piece of it to anyone else. But I need help at this point. And I know that there are so many smaller things that I could hand off to somebody else so that I could focus on more important things. So I would say get some help. Another question. I plan to launch spring summer. However, I would like to start building and following a following by posting looks of related items. What's your thought on this? And yes, mom be on fashion. Thank you. I would say that's a good idea. For anybody, I recommend that you definitely start posting on social media prior to your launch. That's one of the things that I recommend to my clients who haven't launched is to start posting things that are relatable to what they're going to be selling. I even recommend like featuring bloggers and things like that on their social media. So like tagging them basically almost like it's almost like giving them a compliment. Like bloggers and influencers and stuff like that, they just want to be seen. That's it, point blank, period. So I literally recommend like just going to find some bloggers, some influencers, reposting their stuff, obviously tag them and give credit for whatever it is. But it needs to be a reflection of like your brand, like what type of merchandise you're going to sell. Have a goal for everything that you post. And also, I recommend starting to build an email list early as well too. So, I mean, it can be a lot harder when you don't have the actual merchandise present. However, if you're posting things that are in relation to the type of merchandise that you're going to sell, just let them know, like, you'll find styles like these when blah 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 boutique launches in whenever. Sign up for our email list for updates, and you'd be surprised, you get some followers here and there. So yes, I think that's a great idea. What vendor did you get your jackets from? They're from Love Tree as well. We have another site-wide sale relating to launching and running a boutique. I have no money now, but I would love to save up for the next intended sale. Yes, I'm going to run another sale. I don't know when yet, but I definitely will. How many times a year does magic happen? Magic happens twice a year, in February and August. Have you been to New York to shop? Nope, but I plan to go next year. Can you do a video with your planning process? With new boutique owners, we need a guide system to help us get an idea of how to organize our day. Next step in the process, what's next? Trips meet up. I could make a video, but everybody's process looks different. What works for me may not work for another person. What I'm good at, another person may be horrible at. So yeah, I could make a video, but it may or may not be helpful. Hi, Christian. How are you? Great mindset. Wouldn't mind starting my own business, but I don't know how to start as a single Black American guy. What does you being single Black and American have to do with it? You can definitely start a business. Tyler Berry motivated me to become a businessman. I see. Anybody else got any questions before I log off? I'm starving. I literally took pictures all day, and in between taking pictures, I had to have one-on-one coaching calls. So I literally was like walking around in heels and a dress on the phone, put the phone down, take pictures, put the phone back up to my ear. It's been an ongoing process all day. And then I get to do it all over again tomorrow. Do you have a schedule for IG Lives? Sometimes I catch them and sometimes I don't. Are you interested in saving some of the lives? I do save most of them. The IG ones I usually save, and they are saved for 24 hours. My last IG Live I saved, and I actually uploaded it here on YouTube. I just don't like saving them and uploading them to YouTube because of how the positioning is, because they're horizontal versus oh no, they're vertical. I mean, versus on YouTube, they're horizontal. So yeah, I don't really have a schedule. They're all pretty random. Next year, I want to work on scheduling, like when I'm going to upload new videos and things like that. When do you plan on going to New York? Would you do a meet and greet there? Yeah, so every city that I go to next year, I'm going to plan a meet and greet. So I don't know what month I'm going to go to New York yet, but yes, I'm definitely going to do a meet and greet when I go. I know for a fact I'm going to New York. I'm going to Houston. I'll definitely be in Vegas, obviously for Magic. I'll be in LA probably like 4 times. Those are the only places I know for sure that I'm going next year. Chicago, because it's like right up the highway for me. So yeah. How do you plan your photo shoots? So I only do photo shoots when I have like a complete collection. So I don't typically do them randomly for like one item or anything like that. I only do a photo shoot for a rack of items. So usually it just corresponds with when I am planning on uploading new merchandise to my website. So I usually try to give myself like a few days so that I can take the photos, edit the photos, and then upload them. So I don't really have a process. I just plan the actual photo shoot around when I plan to upload new merchandise. Usually it happens around the time that I do a markdown. So if I'm doing markdowns, I'm uploading new merchandise as well. I might love all your help. Oh, make sure you watch the replay. There's some good stuff. Hire your photographer. I've done a professional photo shoot once. I plan to do another one either sometime in November. I just don't know when. I just did a pop-up shop last week, and I told myself that the money I made from the pop-up shop I would use for another photo shoot. So it's in the works. Yeah. Thanks for the information. I purchased the Ultimate Boutique Workbook about 2 weeks ago. I'm a procrastinator, but have to focus. Oh my gosh. Yes, I love that workbook. I hope it's helpful to you. I'm a procrastinator too. I've gotten a lot better with it. It gets better with time. I literally try to write down everything and give myself a deadline on when it needs to be done. How far in advance should I promote before actually launching? You can promote as far out as you want, but it's important that you have something of value to promote. So don't just like promote blah 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 boutique launching soon over and over again. Like you want to make sure you have something to promote along with that. So pictures, videos, your logo. You could create just random graphics and things like that that you can promote. So make sure you have like something of value to promote. So for me, I started promoting about a month before my launch. I promoted videos, pictures, asked people to sign up for my email list. I created graphics just like explaining what the name of my boutique meant, things like that. So yeah. When are you coming to Miami? Yes, I'm going to Miami too. I forgot about Miami. I definitely want to go to Miami just because I want to go to Giddy Wholesale, not to buy anything. I just want to experience it. I will probably never buy anything from Giddy ever again. However, I want to go. So I don't know. I'm definitely going to come to Miami. I haven't been to Miami since like 2015 or 2016 or something, like 2016, I think it was. Yes. Thanks for your information. You're doing a great job. Thank you. Yes, hit the like button. I always forget that you can like these live videos. So like this video for me. I always forget to tell people to like my video and to subscribe and to comment. Well, no, I always remember to tell people to comment. I always forget the like situation. And I watch YouTube videos like all day, every day. And I always forget to say, to hit the little bell so you can get notified when I upload new videos. I'm like the worst. Everybody else has their whole like little script and I have nothing. I just get on here randomly and just start talking. Ugh. I love carpentry projects, thinking about building furniture and yard swings and benches, rocking chairs. That's awesome. You should definitely do that. At my old job, we actually had a workshop in the back of the building. And when I first started, there was a woodworking company that like worked out of the workshop and they built custom furniture and they let us sell it in the shop that I worked at. So that's an awesome idea. They made some really great pieces and some really great money from that. That could be a lucrative market for you. What city do you like to shop in the most? Shop for myself. If you mean shop for myself, I love to shop in New York. I also love to shop in Vegas. Um, those are my two favorites. New York probably first, and Vegas second. What's up with Giddy? Never ordered from them, but considered it. So Giddy has both an online boutique as well as a wholesale website. So the merchandise that they sell wholesale is typically like the most popular styles out there. However, they are reselling merchandise. So essentially, what happens is they buy a bunch of merchandise for their own boutique as well, and they buy a ton of it that they are going to wholesale, and they mark the price up and then they sell it to other boutiques out there. So I ordered from Giddy one time, and that was all I needed. When I saw the names of 2 vendors on the merchandise, I was like, oh, no, y'all ain't gonna get these extra dollars from me, because those extra dollars add up fast. Like, you might be thinking, oh, well, I just paid $2 extra for this item. Than it would have been had I got it from the vendor. Let's say the vendor's out of stock and you went and bought it from Giddy instead and paid $2 extra. Okay, so that's $2 extra, and there were 6 items in that pack. So that's an extra $12 right there. And then let's not even mention if you purchased multiple items and you spent extra dollars on all of those as well. All those dollars add up. And then once you look and see how much extra money you spent shopping at Giddy, you probably could have spent all that money on tons of other styles. So that's my spiel about Giddy. They sell the hottest styles. I will say, most of the time, the pieces are of great quality. They're just reselling them to unsuspecting buyers who aren't aware that they can get it for cheaper if they found the actual manufacturer of that merchandise. The end. Some people beat an old desk with chains, then paint it. A lot of money. Interesting. Oh, for my store. I only shop in LA. I've never shopped for merchandise from my boutique in any other city. LA is going to give you the most options. And obviously, if you go to a trade show. Thanks for your honest opinion, Jance. It really helped me decide on great product skills. You're welcome. The dates for your class in June. I don't know yet. I can't remember what they are. I cannot remember for the life of me what these dates are. But I'm gonna announce it. I'll put it on my I'll announce it on YouTube, obviously. And it'll go out to my email list as well once I have all the information. And it's not really a class, it's a retreat. So basically what happens is last year was 50 women and myself. We all flew to LA. We did a couple of workshops. I didn't teach much. I didn't teach anything actually. So I had some members of Fashion Go. They came and talked to the ladies that attended the retreat about how to best utilize Fashion Go and things of that nature. And then I had a branding company, the owner of a branding company. She came out and did a presentation on branding. And then we took the fashion district by storm, and we spent some hours in the fashion district for 2 days and had a good time. So yeah, this time when we go, it's going to be a longer trip this time. I think we added 1 or 2 days. So we're going to do a full day of learning this time. So I guess a class this time. So we're going to do a full day of learning about various topics in relation to boutiques. I'm going to have experts come in and talk about various topics, and then we're going to do full days in the fashion district, because last time we did half days in the fashion district and everybody felt like it just wasn't enough time. So this time I made sure I gave extra time, and then I added a bunch of like more fun activities. Like we're going to do a boat. We're going to get on a boat. We're going to get on like a boat, not quite a yacht, maybe one step under a yacht, and have a good time. So yeah. You should do modeling. You'd be great. Oh, I don't think so. I am so short and odd. That's what I heard. I heard Giddy is really chaotic and unorganized. That is exactly what I heard. I didn't do a lot on social media. Would it be a good idea to start posting pics of me with different styles? My page is growing, but mainly men. Any ideas to gain women followers? Oh, do you have any idea why mostly men are following you? You said, would it be a good idea to start posting pics of me with different styles? I would definitely say yes, for sure. Will this video replay? I've just signed on. Yep, it'll be saved on my channel for everybody to watch. Wow, a boat. That sounds great. Lots of fun trips with inspirational business people. I know, right? I'm super excited. I can't wait. We're gonna get on a boat. We're gonna go to the fashion district. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna learn, and we're gonna shop. It's gonna be a dandy old time. Ooh, child. Oops, forgot to pay a bill. Child, so unorganized. All right. Any other questions? My stomach is about to explode because I'm hungry. All right, guys. Well, it was nice talking to you. The retreat is going to be in June. I don't know the date off the top of my head, but I'm going to announce it either next week or the week after. And I'll announce it here on my YouTube channel as well as on my email list. So if you're not on my email list, you should definitely sign up. Yeah. 33 years old, thinking about traveling more often. You should definitely travel more often. I love traveling. Love it. Ooh. Mm. I need to pay. Ooh, no, Jesus. Y'all funny. Apple just tried to make me pay the whole balance. That ain't happening. All right, guys. So I am going to go ahead and log off. Again, if anybody's website built, take advantage of my 50% off promotion. It ends on November 2nd. If anybody is interested in one-on-one coaching, I have that going on here. I'll type the link in the box down here so you guys can check it out. Basically, all my products and services are 50% off until November 2nd. So check those out if you are interested. It's weekendsale.jensharte.com. So yeah, check it out, guys. All right, guys. Well, it was nice chatting with you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something. And I have a few videos that I've recorded and edited that I need to put up. So be on the lookout for those. And I'll chat with you all later. Bye.